She sat down on the bench in tears, not taking her eyes off the phone. She unbuttoned the snake on her jacket in a hurry and froze. No rustle, no moan. The grandfather sitting next to me asked, "Are you ill? What hurts? You're pale." A guy wrote to me, "I've fallen out of love. We've wanted to be together all our lives." And Grandpa looked into her eyes. How brave he was. He wrote to me, "I went to the attacks under the gunfire and I kept her photo at my breast. And I still remember her letters. I'd dig the ground for every line. And I prayed to the sky above my tired head for the day when I'd meet her. Once, I was unlucky in a battle. A shell blew my legs off. And I wrote to her, 'I've fallen out of love. I found my destiny on the front road.' And my hands were shaking. So sweaty, the sheet slipped out of my hands and fell. After the war, we wanted to marry her. I cried like a baby on that day. It was only now that the girl noticed the stroller by the bench. 'You have no legs. Why has life hurt you so much?' Where in heaven did God look? War, and that's terrible, spared neither old men, nor women, nor children. Your letter of love has great power. What a pity that fate has separated you from her." He smiled. No, it didn't. She traveled halfway across the country. She was exhausted, tired, but she found it. She came into the room with the smell of spring. She pressed herself against my chest and said, "Why should a man like you fall out of love?" I read that lie in the middle of the lines. You took pity on me. That's the reason. She and I have lived our lives together. She's so, me. My rear, my fate, my love, my code of honor. I love her more and more every day. An old lady came to their bench in a bag of milk and 2 kafirs. She helped him into the stroller. "Didn't you get bored?" "No, we weren't bored." She rolled the stroller in front and stroked his head and said something to him quietly, and the blue sky smiled. "So what if a guy fell out of love with you? There's no reason to get upset. He just freed up your life for a more worthy man."